right, here we go. So next week, I am still going to work on those daily review sheets. By tomorrow, Friday, I should have them done. So the link will be right there for you to grab them. But my goal is to have one either long division or multi-digit multiplication word problem, and then two fraction computation problems, one of them being adding and subtracting, one of them being multiplying, and then a mystery graph to keep that going. Okay, if you want to take a look at the new topic test, you can check it out. Then Monday, we have 4 lessons coming up for this week before our February break. And to get into 9.1, you'll start off with a visual. So if you click there for your visuals, it's not going to be that one. So it's going to be the first one. And I put a star next to it because you're going to do a little something first before you have them open their book and do the solve and share. So you'd have a discussion here. I have 3 nice looking waffles to share with 3 people. Now you might have someone say, oh, it looks like there was a 4th waffle and you just cut it off. And you're like, well, yeah, because I really just wanted a picture of 3 waffles. So get over it, move on, and I got 3 waffles, okay? Now this one's easy, let them discuss it. Yeah, we have 3 divided by 3 that equals 1. Each one of us would just get 1, right? Nice, okay, let's make it into a 5th grade problem. Now I got 3 waffles, and I need to switch that because now you can see the 4th waffle, which we don't want. So I'm going to paste the right picture in there. Okay, so now you say, okay, 5th grade problem is this. You have 3 waffles still, but now you're sharing it with 4 people, and we're doing this in an equal way, so everyone gets the same amount. Is each person going to be able to get 1 whole waffle? No, because I don't have 4 waffles, I only have 3. So then, without discussing the answer, you're going to hand out this template where it says, you try. And then on the back of it, it says, try with teacher. So you're going to hand this out. It's in the notes right here. Okay. And you let them go forth with a pencil and try on their own to see what they can do to figure this out. You could give them some time with a partner also as well, and then come together. You could share out a few solutions if you want, or you can just move into, okay, now that you've had a chance to try it, you've had a chance to collaborate with someone or someone else, now let's see what Miss Eberly does. So now I made my own video. Since it's a Monday, we've had a crazy week, and some of you have been at, Sarah's been at the conference. So you go ahead, watch this YouTuber. It is 9 minutes, but you will be pausing it halfway through. I'll tell you when to pause it in the video, because then I move on in the video after I go through this problem. I move on to what if you have 6 waffles that are shared with 4 people. So now that is the actual solve and share problem. And so they would then open up their student workbook, and they would go forth and see what they could do with that. Once they've had some time to work again, and maybe they collaborate with a partner, maybe not even collaborating this time, it's just by themselves, then you can keep the video going and see what else I discuss, because I'll go through the answer and then go through how you can change it into a mixed number. So after you've watched the video of me, then discuss the goal, which I have not made those yet, but I will put that link in there when I do. And the goal is to understand how fractions are related to division. So they will see that happening in all the waffle situations. When I had 3 waffles divided with 4 people, I had a division problem that then morphed itself into 3/4, a fraction. So after discussing that goal, work through number 4 through 7 guided practice, and then just set them free on their own problems. Okay. Tuesday, solve and share. I do not have a video of myself this time. I feel like you'll be good to go. The visual, though, is of some gardening, some pots, and a bag of soil. And the goal of this image is to try to get out some discussion of, did it take the whole bag to fill one pot? No. So one pot is not one whole bag. It's actually a fraction of it, a part of it, right? So let's go ahead and look at your solve and share problem and see what it's about. Share out some ideas out to see what kids are doing. And then, what did I say? I'm not sure if anyone will do this, but keep in mind, one way to do this is if I have 8 pounds of soil and I only have 5 pots, I can give 1 pound to each pot, 1 pound, 1 pound. And how many pounds have I used so far? 5. I had 8 pounds, so how many are left? 3. So now I have to take these 3 pounds and divide them up amongst 5 pots. So I'm going 3 pounds divided by 5, which is 3/5. So each pot will be 1 3/5 of a pound. If you don't want to go through the actual answer and you just want to give some ideas in the room, or maybe no one really knew, then just move on to the goal. I can show quotients, which are the answers to division problems, as fractions or mixed numbers. Because I explained in the soil problem in the solve and share, we had 8 pounds of soil that we were dividing amongst 5 pots. So from our work yesterday, I look at that division and I can make a fraction out of it. That's 8/5. But 8/5 is improper, so I can change that to a mixed number. Okay? So virtual learning video is good, and then just go forth and practice. Wednesday, I left open. It's Valentine's. Thursday is the day of the iReady training, which I'll be going to, and I think one of you is as well. So I'm going to make another video of myself, just because if there's a sub, they might not understand the Envisions, solve and share, and the lesson. So I am just going to do a video. But we'll start off, I don't have that video done yet, but it will be tomorrow, and I'll have the link in there. There is a picture to show, though, to start the discussion, so the sub will have to do that. And it's a picture of this Subway sandwich. Okay, and having a discussion like, are you going to eat the whole thing? Well, that one, my gosh, might make your stomach hurt. Okay, you might only have half of it. And then I will discuss in the video, well, what if I told you that one serving of that sandwich is not actually the whole thing? What if it was only 1/4 of it? So blah, 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 blah. You can read that. And then I'll have them try out the solve and share after talking with me in the video. We'll pause it. I'll go through it. And then afterwards, they'll just set free on practicing. Okay? In that lesson, you are doing problems where we're dividing by a fraction. So if I have 5 divided into, so I have my whole number, and it's being divided by a fraction. How can we think of it? Well, I can think of this, I can always draw it out when in doubt. 5 of something, so let's say I do 5 circles, and I'm dividing them up into fourths. Dividing them up into fourths. How many total fourths are there going to be? A lot. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's 5 fourths. This is really 5 times 4, which ends up giving us 20. Okay, so that's the whole idea. You're not showing that you change division to multiplication and do the reciprocal. That does not come up for 5th grade, and we're going to leave it as that. We really want them to sink in what this actually means. Okay? Friday. Showcase visual of pizza. Discuss fractions in terms of pizza. So here we are, 9.4. We have our nice picture of that good looking pizza. And I'm going to say like whole pizza cut up into 8 slices. What can we say for fractions? Okay, talk about an eighth. Talk about 8/8. Talk about 4/8 being half. And then go into the solvent chair. The solvent chair is going to be easy for them, I said. It's going to be easy for most of them to do. So after they've accomplished that feat and feel good, then I would have a discussion. How could we write this as a division problem that's equal to 24? So the idea would be you're taking 3 pizzas and they were divided up into eighths. So how many total eighths are there? 24. So that's 3 divided by an eighth is 24. And you guys knew the answer just by doing 3 times 8 is 24, right? So our goal is to divide whole numbers like we just did by a unit fraction. So watch the learning video and go forth. Try a couple guided practice 3 and 4. I didn't like 1 and 2. And then remember to use those visuals and not focusing on reciprocal words. Okay? All right, onward.